We are very happy as the Minister of ICT that during the SADC Industrialization Week, our President, His Excellency Dr. Mnangagwa, set the tone on the expectations in times of a digital economy. He very much emphasized that there is need for us as a country to push towards us digitalizing our economy. Second, also utilizing science and technology to develop our country, and also to make sure that at least we have got solutions that are there to make sure that we provide services that are efficient to the citizens of Zimbabwe. So because of that, we also realize that it is important, as much as we're talking about all the emerging technologies coming up, it is also important that we prepare ourselves when it comes to the cybersecurity space. We really need to be able to appreciate that as much as more consumption of digital services is also done, we also realize that more attacks are also prone to the same people in the cyberspace. So we need, as a country, to also look at our MDAs, our government departments, for them to be fully equipped when it comes to all the threats that are around the cybersecurity space. It is very important for us as government to be very proactive. Let's be able to make everyone aware. And right now we are saying that as a country, as much as we're working towards us coming up with a cybersecurity strategy, it is also important that we equip our MDAs, our public servants, with the requisite knowledge when it comes to cybersecurity attacks. It is important for us as a country to also be able to conclude on our Security Operations Center. Yes, we have already some infrastructure in place for us to be able to track any cyber security threats, but also it is quite important that we also beef up our security system when it comes to the cyberspace. And for us as a ministry, in collaboration with all the security departments and also in collaboration with all MDAs and ministries, it is important that we have this. So today what we were doing was just for us to make, in collaboration with the private-led development, which has always been emphasized by the president. We are having companies that are also saying that they also want to contribute towards also assisting in terms of equipping our government departments and also our public servants in terms of cybersecurity. And the thrust that our president has is to make sure that we fully digitalize as a country. But within that same thrust of us digitalizing, we also need to make sure that that space is very secure. So these are initiatives that we're doing to make sure that we equip everyone with cybersecurity measures that can be done and employed when one is able to experience it. And also just for us to, as a country, to also make sure that we are prepared and we are safeguarding everyone in this cybersecurity space. You realize that we have had attacks even in terms of some banks, even in terms of even telcos operators. So we really need to make sure that at least the space is secure, everyone is trained, everyone is knowledgeable when it comes to what to do in terms of the cybersecurity space. We are happy that yes, we already have a Cyber and Data Protection Act, which is already put in place in terms of legislation. But I think we need more. We really need to be more tactful now, which we are doing now. That's why we are coming up with a cybersecurity strategy, which is going to unpack what is already in the Act and make sure that we align to what is already on the ground. Because you realize that what we experience on the ground and sometimes what is already existing sometimes can really be something which really needs us to very much think outside the box to say how do we intervene. So we really need to continuously be able to make sure, yes, in terms of human resources, we need to equip our government departments with the requisite manpower, human resources when it comes to ICT. We really need also an appreciation from all government departments, from everyone. We are happy that our president has been very supportive when it comes to knowing what is really around ICTs, and also just appreciating that this is the way to go, and also setting the tone when it comes to ICT infrastructure and also even cybersecurity. So for us, I feel we really need to push more, have more trainings, have more capacity, have more cybersecurity awareness. That's why you see every October we are there out also making sure that we have got a cybersecurity awareness month where we constantly are there creating the awareness, making everyone aware. We really need to push as a country. You know, Rome was never built in a day, so it's a step in the right direction that now we're starting up with trainings, especially for MDAs, for all government departments, and then we also need to make sure we equip them with the right tools so that at least they are very much prepared for this cyberspace.